Good evening, y'all. It's your man Earl Late, day 24. Want to get right to it. Lack of patience, lack of process. I'm going to say it again. Day 24, lack of patience, lack of process. It's been a long day. It's been a long week mentally. It's been a long week mentally, and I want to give this to you guys because your lack of patience can thwart, can totally hijack your future. I'm going to give you a few tips and techniques, and really something that you need to be aware of because I'm sitting here, as you guys well know, we're in the phases of raising 125,000. We're in the phases of getting the bookstore back up. We have accelerated our marketing plan, accelerated our business plan. We are going to open up multiple stores this year. We have to get the bookstore back open. We have clothing that is just come in. I mean, we haven't stopped doing business. Nevertheless, we're still trying to get our bookstore back open. When we're there, we have people knocking on the door, knocking on the windows, people coming to shop, and we greatly appreciate the prayers to support. We know that we're putting out content that is worthy of you sewing into. So if you have cashApp, go to our cashApp, theFigTreeBookStores. You can give it to us directly. If you want to go to our GoFundMe, you can go to our GoFundMe and sow into the teaching that you're getting. I know you're getting 25 plus years of entrepreneurial experience. You're getting master's degree level knowledge. You're getting law, you're getting marketing, you're getting startup, you're getting all these things for a fraction of what it has cost me: time, tutelage, mentoring, driving in the car, reading books. And so I know you're getting quality value. Once again, go to the Fig Tree Bookstores, our Cash App, go to our GoFundMe. You know the quality and the value that you're getting. And I'm offering an opportunity for you to partner and sow into this harvest. Now, day 24, we are looking at lack of patience, lack of process. What happens when you are an individual with no patience? You are restless. You have a high level of intolerance. You look very negatively on things that hinder you, that delay you. When you are a person that has no patience, you are impatient with other people, and you have a high level of reluctance to the point where you even hijack your own success. I would use the term, when you're impatient, you will self-sabotage your own future. I'm not talking about procrastination. I'm talking about you are an individual that is impatient. And I'm speaking to myself because I've talked to two people this week, three people this week, and I want to make sure that I don't hijack my own self. And so I'm making sure that I'm staying grounded, I'm staying humble, I'm staying patient with the process, because lack of patience destroys the process. It's not dreams, goals, and ambitions, money, toys, cars, houses. The process is what you're after. You're after process and superior performance. And when you're impatient, you lose the process. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you're impatient, you can make terrible decisions that give terrible consequences. You can seriously hijack your own future. And so when you are an individual that has no patience, lacks patience, then the process that you started is completely hijacked. All right? Now look at this. A couple points about lack of patience, and I'm done for the day. Day 24, lack of patience, lack of process. What happens when you have lack of patience? Number one, I'm going to give you the conditions around lack of patience. Okay, we all have dreams, goals, and ambitions. The conditions. We have a mental idea of how long we think we should achieve these dreams, goals, and ambitions. We have this already programmed, not knowing what the process is. And then we also have the distractions of life that are constantly bombarding us. Oh, if I'm not doing this, I could be doing this. If I wasn't investing in this, I could invest in Bitcoin. If I wasn't doing real estate, I could be flipping cars. If I'm not flipping cars, I could be doing another t-shirt design. If I wasn't doing a t-shirt design, I could be doing baked goods. If I wasn't doing baked goods, I could be doing barbecue. If I wasn't doing barbecue, I could be doing a cannabis dispensary. So you have all these different things that are bombarding you. Even though you have dreams, goals, and ambitions that you've already set forth, you have all these outside things that make your mind cause you to think that you should be further along, or you should have achieved your dreams, goals, and ambitions. And the conditions constantly bombard you, and they push you into a place where, guess what? You're triggered, and all of a sudden you learn that's going to take us longer, or take you, or take me longer than expected. Remember, your preconceived notion, longer than expected to reach your dreams, goals, and ambitions. So then here's what happens. Impatience kicks in, intolerance kicks in, anger kicks in, fear, anxiety kicks in, because then you start looking for the way out. You start looking for shortcuts. And guess what? You can't shortcut the grind. The grind knows that you're cheating. The grind knows that you're not focused. The grind knows that you're not putting in the time, because now you're looking for shortcuts. And then here's the kicker right here. Then you get motivated based off the preconceived notion that you should be there when you haven't gone through the process. And if you are an individual who's weak, you will be motivated to self-sabotage and take the shortcut. And then here's the sad part. When you take the shortcut, you hijack the process, and then you start switching goals, and you start switching dreams, you start switching ambitions, and most of the time you do it. And then out comes the outcome of lack of patience, lack of process. And then not only are you back to zero, you're actually back to negative, because now you've invested and then you took your money back. Now you've bought a book and now you're not reading the book. Now you've designed shoes and now you're not making shoes. Now you've designed recipes and now you're not making the recipes that you've designed. Why? Because you're impatient. The hardest thing in the world is to follow through. This recipe, Smoking Aces, took me over 1.5 years to perfect. Dead Man's Hand. This is the third sauce in the collection. This took approximately 2 years to perfect, because I was looking, how do I make a sauce that is 100% natural with no preservatives with a 2-year shelf life. Patience. Coming up with designs. I got a book I'm chewing on right now. Okay, and I'm chewing on it right now, and I'm saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I already teach students, and I'm developing. I have curriculum, but I'm fine-tuning this curriculum. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be patient and get the curriculum down, and I'm gonna start teaching this. Yes, I'm still gonna teach what I know right now. Nevertheless, I'm being patient with the process to get the curriculum in a box to where this is what I'm going to teach, and then I'm going to constantly unpack the curriculum to different people, different clients, different businesses. Why? Because it's a process. And I've learned on 25 plus years of being in business, almost 30-something years of ministry and mentorship, that it's the process is what you're after. Yes, achieving dreams, goals, and ambitions is great, but the process is what transforms you. This is your man Earl, day 24, lack of patience, lack of process. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you tomorrow.